Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and good morning all of you. This is Ashima Shukla, your Current Affairs and Banking Awareness faculty on Entri platform, and in this section we'll be talking about everyday major news events that have happened in the past day. We'll be talking about all the major news events which are important from examination point of view, and these are in consideration with respect to all examination. So no matter which exam you're preparing for, this session is going to be helpful if you're preparing for any competitive examination. This is a short video in which you'll be given more updates in a lesser time so that you do not have to waste much of the time in getting the major updates. Let's begin the segment with the first news event, which is NIRF India Ranking 2021. Now, this ranking has been again released recently itself. The Union Minister of Education, that is Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, had released these rankings. According to these, the overall winner in the ranking was IIT Madras in the top institute of India. Now, this is the 6th edition of the list which has been released, which ranks all the higher educational institutes in the country based on the competitive excellence that these institutes project. Now, apart from overall, there have been certain categorical rankings as well. For example, in university, it is IISc Bengaluru, whereas in management, it is IIM Ahmedabad, retaining the top position. In college, Miranda House, Delhi, again retaining the position. In pharmacy, we have Jamia Hamdard, which is in New Delhi. In medical, AIIMS Delhi, definitely retaining the position. Engineering, IIT Madras. Architecture, IIT Roorkee. Dental, Manipal College of Dental Science, Udupi. Law, National Law School of India University, or NLSUI Bengaluru. And in research, we have IISc Bangalore in the top position. These are the categorical rankings which have been released apart from the overall ranking. Then we have a news related to Central Board of Direct Taxes. Now, CBDT has constituted 3 boards for advanced rulings, or BAR, 3 board of advanced ruling to ensure faster disposal of cases and also avoid the income tax disputes. They will be operational from 1st of September 2021, and out of these 3 bars, 2 are set up in Delhi and 1 is set up in Mumbai. Now, what will these bar consist of? Each bar will have 2 members and they will not be below the rank of Chief Commissioner. So, Chief Commissioner and higher rank, and each bar will have 2 members. These bars will replace the Authority of Advanced Rulings, or AAR, which have been set up in 1993. These AAR had been set up to avoid dispute with respect to assessment of tax liability, providing the tax certainty, and now these are going to be replaced by bars. Now, what is going to be the key difference between AAR and BAR? Now, AAR rulings were binding to both the applicant as well as the tax department. In BAR, they will not be the ruling will not be will be binding to the applicant or the department. So, they will have to appeal against the ruling or order passed by board before the High Court, because this ruling is not a binding, or it's a non-binding ruling, right? Then we have ash coal gasification based methanol production plant. This is the first ever indigenously designed high ash coal gasification based methanol production plant, which has been inaugurated in Bhel Research and Development Center, which is based in Hyderabad. The funding of the project has been received from Department of Science and Technology, providing a 10 crore grant at the initiative of Niti Aayog, PMO India, and Ministry of Coal. The facility has a capacity to create 0.25 ton per day methanol from high ash Indian coal using 1.2 TPD fluidized bed gasifier. The purity of the crude methanol produced is between 98 to 99.5%. Then we have a few one-liners. Karnataka Bank has launched a POS, or point of sale swiping machine, which is known as Wise POS Go, which is a phone plus POS machine. So via this machine, you can also make a call and also do the work of strip or barcode scanner, pay by link, QR code, for mobile phone, everything can be done using this. So it's more user friendly for merchants and will help in promotion of cashless transactions in India. Then we have India Post Payments Bank, which has joined hands with LIC Housing Finance to sell housing finance products to the firm's 4.5 crore customers. So LIC Housing Finance will look after the home loans which have been credit underwriting, processing and disbursement of loans, and IPPB will look after the sourcing of the home loans. Now, IPPB is headquartered in New Delhi and the current MD and CEO is Venkatraman Jayathe. Venkatraman Jayathe is the current MD and CEO of India Post Payments Bank, whereas for LIC Housing Finance, we have Y. Vishwanath Gaur. National Livestock Mission Portal (NLM) portal was launched by Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Purushottam Rupala. The portal is developed by Small Industries Development Bank of India or SIDBI in partnership with Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairy. If we look further towards this mission, through this portal, Government of India is aiming to enhance the effectiveness and also apply the transparency in implementation of the National Livestock Mission, maintaining the workflow between the state implementing agencies, the leaders, the ministers, and all together. Mobile First is the name of mobile-based credit card that will be offered via an app. This has been jointly launched by SBM Bank India in partnership with One Card and it will be powered by Slick. Project Dunbar. This is a project. Under this project, central banks of Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and South Africa, they are going to test the use of central bank digital currencies for international settlement. An entire project will be led by Singapore Center of Bank for International Settlement Innovation Hub. The initiative will have South African Reserve Bank, Reserve Bank of Australia, Central Bank of Malaysia, Monetary Authority of Singapore, and BIS Innovation Hub. These are going to be a part of this. UCO Bank has partnered with Fisdom to grant wealth management service and products to its customers, and through this partnership, customers of UCO Bank will be able to perform seamless mutual fund investment using M-Banking Plus app. Now, current headquarters of UCO Bank are in Kolkata, West Bengal. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has constituted an 8-member expert committee for framing the new laws for drugs, cosmetics, medical devices, and replacing the existing Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940. The committee will be chaired by Drugs Controller General of India, Dr. V.G. Romani. So the head of this is going to be Dr. V.G. Romani. And what is the purpose of this? The drug committee is going to, this whole committee is going to frame up new laws, and the earlier laws were of 1940, Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, which was only regulating the import, the manufacturing, the distribution and sale of drugs. Now the new act is going to incorporate the regulation of medical devices also, and that is why this committee has been framed. Reserve Bank of India has announced UCO Bank is taken out as the PCA restrictions or preemptive corrective action framework. So UCO Bank has been taken out from that, and there are certain it has specified certain regulatory trigger points as well for PCA in 3 parameters alongside. Bank of Baroda has announced the launch of its digital banking platform named BOB World. The aim is to provide all banking services under one roof. The pilot test had already begun on 23rd of August, and now they are going to implement it all along. Reserve Bank of India has granted its approval for reappointment of V. Vaidyanathan as MD and CEO of IDFC First Bank. Government of India has appointed 10 merchant bankers for managing the IPO or initial public offering of LIC. IPO is likely to be launched in the month of January to March, that is in the next year in 2022. The name of these merchant bankers are Goldman Sachs India, Citigroup Global Markets India, Nomura Financial Advisory and Security India, SBI Capital Market, JM Financial, Access Capital, BofA Securities, JP Morgan India, ICICI Securities, and Kotak Mahindra Cooperative Limited. These are the 10 bankers, merchant bankers, which have been nominated for this. They will perform the role of issue management, promotional activities, credit syndication, project counseling, and portfolio management. Asian Development Bank and Government of India have signed a 112 million US dollars loan to develop water supply infrastructure and strengthen the capacities of urban local bodies for improved service delivery in 4 towns in the state of Jharkhand. Now, this is the first project of ADB in Jharkhand. Then we have the Government of India and ADB. They have signed a 300 million US dollar loan as additional financing to scale up the improvement of rural connectivity and help boost the rural economy in the state of Maharashtra. So already in Tamil Nadu, the ADB had signed an agreement. Then we have Jharkhand, and now we have Maharashtra as well. In this addition to 200 million financing, which was approved in the year 2019. So in 19, Maharashtra had received 200 million US dollars, and now they are receiving 300 million US dollars additionally. All India Institute of Ayurveda has signed an MOU with NICM Western Sydney University, Australia. AIIA comes under Ministry of Ayush, and this MOU was signed to support and appoint an academic chair in Ayurveda. So the appointment of the chair was funded by Ayush Ministry and Western Sydney University. It's going to start in the year 2022, and the appointment will manage the academic chair will manage the academic and research activities in Ayurveda, also managing the herbal medicine and yoga. National Payments Corporation of India, or NPCI, has partnered with Fiserv to launch Enfini. Enfini is a set of services to issue RuPay credit cards by fintech and banks. So it will help enhance the credit card based product in the country, and it's basically a banking as a service program which will grant a wide range of services to fintech and banks to distribute RuPay based credit cards. SBM Bank India partnered with Lending Card, which is a fintech startup. They have partnered to grant overdraft facilities to 1 lakh MSME customers via the platform of Lending Card. So currently, OD facilities or overdraft facilities that are offered by most lenders require borrowers to furnish the collateral such as property or FDs or business inventories. To overcome this, entities have partnered to offer overdraft through the technology, efficiency, and customized solutions. Rajneesh Kumar ji has been appointed as Economic Advisor to Andhra Pradesh government for the tenure of 2 years. G.S. Pannu has been appointed as President of Income Tax Appellate Tribunal recently. Then we have V. Vaidyanathan, who has been reappointed as MD and CEO of IBPS First Bank. G.C. Murmu is India's Comptroller and Auditor General and has been elected as Chairman of Assembly of Asian Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions for a tenure from 2021 to 2027. Satyajit Tripathi ji has been appointed as CMD of United India Insurance Company Limited. Nirlep Singh Rai has been appointed as CMD of National Fertilizers Limited. Neeraj Chopra ji has signed a multi-year brand partnership with Tata AIA Life Insurance. Ramesh Narayan ji will be inducted in the Asian Federation of Advertising Association Hall of Fame at Ad Asia 2021. Satish Parekh ji has been appointed as President of India Chapter of International Road Federation. World Suicide Prevention Day was observed on 10th of September. It is being observed since the year 2003, and this year the theme was Creating Hope Through Action. El Salvador has become the first country to adopt Bitcoin as a national currency. The resolution has been approved by the President of El Salvador, that is Nayib Bukele. With this, we'll be winding up the segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Till then, goodbye, take care, and have a good day ahead.